Hello there, guys. Your official bet hero is here again to give you my predictions. Remember, I said this channel we're gonna be giving you guys a lot of good predictions. A lot of wins are gonna be on this channel. This time around, I'm here with my Champions League match day 8 predictions. The last match of this Champions League phase to determine who's gonna go to the knockout rounds. So stay tuned. Watch this video to the end. Do not go anywhere. Make sure you subscribe if you've not subscribed. Comment. I like the fact that you guys are commenting, you guys are supporting the channel little by little. The channel is growing. I really appreciate it. Before I get to this, my predictions that I have for you today, I would like to talk about the last match, the last prediction I posted. 100 odds, over 100 plus odds here for the 10 teams to play straight win. The 10 teams that I thought were going to win this week, the weekend that just passed. It was very beautiful, very beautiful game. I played the game myself. I had a lot of trust in those teams, but unfortunately we had 2 failed. Out of 10, we had 8 win and then 2 failed. And those 2 that failed were Panathinaikos and Al Hilal. Those were like one of the easiest, like both of the easiest teams to have won last weekend. I don't know how they managed to not win those games. Respectively, they both drew. Al Hilal drew 1-1. Panathinaikos drew goalless, and it was very shocking for me. I knew they were gonna win if they were supposed to win, but somehow they did not win. Now we take it on our chin and move to the next one. This time around, I'm here with 130 odds for my Champions League predictions. This is 130 odds for you guys. Remember that you can always edit, you can always remove the ones you like, you can always play the ones you like. Anyone you don't like, you give me your thoughts and your predictions, and we'll move forward from there. I will make sure I respond to all your messages. So the first match I have here is the match between Benfica and Real Madrid. And of course, as usual, last weekend I said Real Madrid were going to win. Villarreal and Real Madrid won Villarreal. This time around, they are playing Benfica. They are going to Portugal to play Benfica. This is a very tough match, actually, because Benfica have not been in a very good form in the Champions League. I think they're definitely going to be knocked out. I think Benfica is going to be knocked out because they've not accumulated a lot of points. And Real Madrid, looking at the table, you see that Real Madrid are currently third with 15 points, and then Benfica are 29th with 6 points. That means they have to win this match by all means to get to at least 9 points and hope that other teams will lose. Real Madrid is not going to come here to play this match to lose. I don't believe that. I think Real Madrid is going to win Benfica because Benfica are not strong enough in the Champions League, and Real Madrid want to assert their dominance as the best Champions League team to ever live. So I think Real Madrid is going to win. My prediction for this particular one is Real Madrid to win Benfica. My prediction here is Real Madrid to win Benfica. Now to the next one. The next one I have is in the match between PSV and Bayern Munich. PSV and Bayern Munich. Now PSV lost the last match they played against Newcastle. It was very not very surprising. Newcastle is a big team, but it was very underwhelming performance from PSV. I don't know what happened to them. I don't know what is happening to them actually because they've not been playing well recently. Bayern Munich, on the other hand, won their last match 2-0 against Union Saint-Gilloise. It was also an underwhelming performance. Many of us expected Bayern Munich to score at least 4 goals in that particular match, but they didn't. In this particular one, this is a game where I think we are going to have a lot of goals. Why? I think we're going to have a lot of goals because PSV are currently not, they are not out totally of qualification. They are not entirely out, but they are struggling. They need to win this match. Bayern Munich are currently second with 18 points, while PSV are 22nd with 8 points. There's hope for them. If they win, if they get something from this match, there's a tiny bit of hope. If they get something, they're gonna hope that other teams don't get something in their own respective matches. So PSV Eindhoven are gonna want to show some fight. I think they're gonna score Bayern Munich. I think they're gonna score Bayern Munich, if not up to 2 goals. They might score 2 goals against Bayern. I think they're gonna score. I think they would definitely score. That one is, for me, it's guaranteed. But Bayern Munich will win the match. I think Bayern Munich will win the match. If they don't win the match, they will draw the match. It will be a high-scoring draw, or Bayern Munich win. That's what I think. I think the match is gonna be like a 3-2, 4-2, 3-3, 2-2 thereabouts. So my prediction for this one, I've gone with over 3.5. Over 3.5 goals. That's what I've gone with for this particular one. Over 3.5 goals. Remember that I don't pinch odds. I give you what I feel from my guts will happen. I don't try to reduce the odds or try to make it look. I I am bold. I give you what I think will happen, and this particular one, I think there'll be more than 3 goals. I think there'll be more than 4 goals in this match. 4 goals, if I'm being honest. So I've gone with over 3.5 goals in that particular one. Now the next one I have is the one between PSG and Newcastle. Now this is a very tough match. The last time both of these teams encountered, I think Newcastle trashed PSG. That time they had Mbappe. They still trashed PSG. This time around, this is a little bit more cohesive PSG, a more team that plays together, team that plays for each other. PSG kind of PSG, but Newcastle are a very tough side. The problem I have in this particular match for Newcastle is that when they are away, they tend to not perform very well. So for this particular match, PSG versus Newcastle, I will go with okay, before I give you the prediction, let me just give you a little bit of stats. Of course, definitely we need to use stats to back up our prediction so that you guys will believe. So PSG are currently 6th, and then Newcastle are 7th. Both of these teams have 13 points each. So in order to get automatic qualification to the round of 16 directly, I think they're definitely going to want to, at least both of these teams who are going to fight for it. This is a match where I think there'll be goals as well. The problem I have with Newcastle is that their away form is not very good. They are not very good from away, but PSG are currently home. I think Newcastle will score. But I think PSG might just edge this one. They're 2-1 or 3-2 or 2-2 thereabouts. I think that's the score line for this particular one, and I'm gonna go with my prediction to be over 2.5 goals for this one. I've gone with over 2.5 goals for this particular one. The next one is the match between Manchester City and Galatasaray. I'm smiling because the last encounter of Manchester City in the Champions League did not go very well, although they were away. Bodo Glimt trashed Manchester City 3-1. Very, 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 very shocking result to the footballing world. This particular one now against Galatasaray. Galatasaray are not a small team. Man City will want to bounce back because if I go to the stats, I'll see that Manchester City here Manchester City are 11th. They are 11th. Galatasaray are 17th. Manchester City have 13 points. Galatasaray have 10 points. So Galatasaray, a win here for Galatasaray will give them 13 points, which is not automatic qualification. They will not finish in the top 8, but they will have to play playoffs. So I think Galatasaray are going to want to fight for this. I think Man City will win this match. I think it's going to be a 2-1 win for Manchester City. That's what I think. I think Galatasaray will struggle. They will try to do something, but they will come short. I think Man City will win this one 2-1. But so my prediction for this one is over 2.5 goals. That's what I'm going with, over 2.5 goals. I'm not going to increase it higher than that. So my prediction is over 2.5 goals for Man City and Galatasaray. Now the next one, remember that I did not play all the games actually. I left the ones that I thought were inconsequential. So I will not confuse you guys, and we don't have to play all the Champions League games. We'll just play the ones that I think are very good for us. So the next one I have here is the match between Liverpool and Qarabag. Liverpool in their last encounter, or Qarabag in their last encounter, actually did well in the match they played. Liverpool have 15 points. They are currently fourth, while Qarabag are 18th with 10 points. Qarabag need to win this match to be able to have a chance of qualification. Not automatic qualification though, but they will have something. They will go to playoffs. So I think this match is going to have some goals too. I think both of these teams will want to show each other. Qarabag will want to show that they are a team that scores in every single Champions League match they played in recently. Very, very good results. Very, very good performances. I think they're going to score against Liverpool. I think they'll score against Liverpool. I think Liverpool might just edge this one. I think this is a very, very high scoring match. This is a match that will have like 4 goals in it. So I've gone with over 3.5 as my pick for this match rather. Over 3.5, that's my pick for this particular one. Liverpool versus Qarabag. Now the next one I have here is the one between Barcelona and Copenhagen. Every Barcelona's Champions League matches this year has had a lot of goals. Not this year actually. This season have had a lot of goals, from 3-3 Club Brugge to their most recent match they played. And now Copenhagen are a team that are currently looking for a lifeline. So coming against Barcelona's high line, which every team has scored against Barcelona, every team that Barcelona has played against in the Champions League has scored against them. Doesn't matter the opposition, they have scored against Barcelona. Barcelona are currently 9th with 13 points. Why Copenhagen are currently 26th. I think they are going to want to fight. They will fight. I think Copenhagen will give in everything they have. I think they will score, but I think Barcelona will just edge it. I think Barcelona will just win. I think Copenhagen might score up to 2 goals. I won't lie to you, but I think they will definitely score. If they don't score up to 2 goals, at least they will have 1 goal, and Barcelona might win the match or should win the match. But I'm not going with anybody to win here. I'm going to go with goals. I'm going to go with over 3.5 goals as my pick for this one. Over 3.5 goals. That's what I've gone with for this particular match. Over 3.5 goals. Barcelona versus Copenhagen. Now the next one I have here is the one between Frankfurt and Tottenham. Frankfurt and Tottenham. This is a match where I don't have anything much to analyze. I think this match is going to have goals. I think it's going to have at least 2 goals. Frankfurt conceding almost all their matches. Tottenham beat Dortmund in the last one 2-0. I think they're going to want to continue that form in this particular one. But I think Frankfurt is going to score Tottenham. So I'm going to go with a 1-1, a 2-1 win for anybody, or a 2-2 draw. I think there will be more than 2 goals in this one. So I've gone with over 1.5 for this particular one. Frankfurt and Tottenham. Now the next one is the match between Dortmund and Inter Milan. Now this is a match where 2 heavyweights are currently matching up. Of course, both of these teams, or let me start with Dortmund lost, as I just said, to Tottenham. They lost to Tottenham, while Inter Milan also lost to Arsenal. Inter Milan lost to Arsenal 3-1. And then, anyway, I think both of these teams will score against each other. I think they will score against each other, Dortmund and Inter Milan. I want to give Inter Milan the edge here, but I think Dortmund are wounded. I think Dortmund will want to fight, but I'm not going to go with anybody to win in this one. I will go with goals. I'll go with over 1.5 goals for this particular one, Dortmund and Inter Milan. The next one I have is the match between Leverkusen and Villarreal. Villarreal are automatically out. 1 point, the worst team in the Champions League this season. They are definitely out, and Leverkusen have something to fight for. Let me confirm. Leverkusen have something to fight for. I'm sure of that. But Villarreal, no, there's no hope for Villarreal. There's absolutely no hope for Villarreal. So Leverkusen are currently 28th. There's hope for them. Like I said, they have 9 points. Are they going to win this match? I think Villarreal will want to bow out without the disgrace. I think Villarreal will want to win at least 1 match in the Champions League. This is a match where there will be goals. I see goals in this match. I see not a lot of goals. I see at least 3 goals in this match. So Leverkusen Villarreal, I'll go with over 1.5 goals. I think that's the safest pick. That's the surest pick to pick in that particular one. So we move to the next one. The next one is the one between Athletic Bilbao and Sporting. Athletic Bilbao and Sporting. Sporting won PSG in their last match. Athletic Bilbao actually won Atalanta 3-2. That was very, very surprising. Very surprising. Nonetheless, I think this match is going to have goals. I think Sporting is going to want to show or continue their form. Bilbao will also want to continue their form. I think this is a match that will have goals. Sporting are currently 10th. They have hope. If they win their next match, they will have 16 points, which is automatic qualification. Yes, if other teams don't win. Bilbao are currently 23rd. There's hope for them too. They have 8 points to play playoffs. So I think this match is going to be feisty. I think it's a good match. It will be a good watch. I think there'll be at least 2 goals in this match. So my pick here is over 1.5 goals. Over 1.5 goals. Now the next one I have is Monaco and Juventus. Monaco and Juventus. Juventus are a team that confuses me sometimes. They really, really confuse me because sometimes they lose to teams they're not supposed to lose to, and then they'll go and win teams they're supposed to lose to. This is just so. Juventus is just Juventus. I don't know what to say about Juventus. This particular one, they are 15th with 12 points. While Monaco are 21st with 9 points. So both of these teams will want to do something to each other. They want to qualify. So I think there will be goals, but I'm not going to go with high scoring goals. I'm going to go with a Juventus. I'm supposed to go with a Juventus win or a Juventus win or draw. But I'm just going to go with my one of my most favorite pick, handicap. I will give Juventus 1-0 handicap to beat Monaco. So I will give Juventus 1-0 handicap to beat Monaco. That's what I will give them to beat Monaco. That's my prediction for that particular one. Juventus 1-0 handicap to beat Monaco. Now we are coming to the end. We have 3 matches left. Like I said, subscribe if you've not subscribed. I hope you're enjoying the predictions. If you have anything you want to say about the predictions, anyone you don't like, anyone you like, put them in the comments. I will respond to your comments, all of them, definitely all of them. I'm here to serve you guys. So the next one is the match between Ajax and Olympiacos. This one is an over 1.5 match. No need, not too much analysis. Ajax have been in a resurgence. They've been playing well recently. I actually appreciate what they've been doing. Olympiacos are not a small team. They are not a very small team compared to Ajax. This is a very feisty match. This is a match that will have goals. How many goals do they have? I'm guessing up to 3 goals. Like Olympiacos are currently 24th, the last spot for playoff, while Ajax are 32nd with 6 points. If Ajax win this match, they will have 9 points. Is 9 points enough? If other teams lose, yes, 9 points will be enough. Otherwise, they will come short. While Olympiacos have to win this match, they have to win this match. This is a high-scoring match, a very high-scoring match. I think there will be up to 3 goals in this match. So I've gone with what have I gone with for this particular one? Ajax versus Olympiacos. I've gone with over 1.5 goals. Going very simple, over 1.5 goals. Now the next match I have, the penultimate match I have, is the match between Napoli and Chelsea. Now Napoli and Chelsea, you know I'm a Chelsea fan, but I don't try to be biased when I'm coming to Chelsea. Napoli are a side that they are good. They're a decent side. I think Chelsea are currently more cohesive. I think Chelsea are currently better, a little bit better than Napoli. If there is any win here, it should be for Chelsea. But I'm not going to go for any win. Chelsea are currently 8th, the last spot for automatic qualification, and they need to win this match by all means to get that automatic qualification, regardless of any result anyway. Chelsea wins this match, they get automatic qualification. Chelsea, I think Chelsea are going to fight. Napoli are currently 25th, below the team with the playoff spots. They have 8 points and they have to win this match too. This is a very feisty match. Very feisty match. It's a match where I'm going to give over 1.5 goals at least. I think over 1.5 goals is the best pick for this particular match because I'm seeing Napoli scoring against Chelsea. Although I see Chelsea winning 2-1, 3-1, 3-2, thereabouts. I think Napoli will score and I think Chelsea will score. So over 1.5 goals, that's my pick for this particular one. Now the last match we have here is the match between Union Saint-Gilloise and Atalanta. Both of these teams lost. Union Saint-Gilloise lost. Atalanta also lost. So who is going to win this one? The battle of losses. Who is going to win this one? Let's see. What did I pick? Atalanta are currently 13th with 13 points, while Union Saint-Gilloise are 31st with 6 points. If they win this one, they will have 9 points. A little bit glimpse of hope for the playoff spots if other teams don't perform. I think Union Saint-Gilloise are definitely out. I think Atalanta win or draw this game easily for me. I think Atalanta will win or draw the game. So my prediction is Atalanta to win or draw. That's the last prediction I have here for this Champions League predictions. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe. As usual, I'll be here to give you my best picks. Currently, I don't want to miss out on this odds. These are very promising games. Like I said, 131 odds for you guys to enjoy. We almost won the one we posted the weekend. Hopefully we'll win this one. So see you in the next one. Subscribe before I go. Subscribe. Let's get to 1K before this match is finished. So thank you. See you in the next one.